Well, Perry, I got it running. I rode it around a couple times trying to wear in stuff that hadn't been worked in a long time, but seems to be running pretty good. I've put about 15 to 20 minutes on it, just riding around the neighborhood and riding it on the property, and seems to be doing pretty good. Starts up every time. I had to put the battery from my other four-wheeler on it. It's in a little better shape, but for whatever reason, when I just came back off my last ride, it was a little harder to start. I don't know if the charging system is any good right now, but I'll know here after a while when I come home tomorrow from work. I may need to use it, so I'm gonna go out in the woods, and I may need to use it to bring one home, I hope. But scooting along pretty good. I don't have to give a lot of throttle at all, and this thing just goes on. So yep, it just scoots right along. Yeah, I'm happy so far. Had a couple fitment issues with the new carburetor. For whatever reason, the intake side of that carburetor is much bigger than the other one. Everything about that new carburetor is it's just a bigger carburetor than the one that came with it. So and I noticed that at wide open throttle it does tend to kind of sputter and stuff a little bit, even with the brand new car. But it's got so much power, I don't really think I'll ever need to use wide open throttle type places I go on it. So, but I'm happy for $400, and that was the selling price. I knew what this was before I bought it, and I've always wanted one of these. I love Kawasaki Bayous, but this is the biggest one. This is the 400 4x4. This is a 96 one, and this thing here is set up for 3 years without running. The CDI box that went out on it, and my coworker, he didn't fix it. He bought him a side-by-side. So I got it from him. He told me he'd take $400 for it. When he told me what it was doing, I knew exactly the problem because I fixed that on my nieces before. So I figured I could get the part for less than $30. I did. And then got it running. Carburetor had issues, cleaned it. It was running. Didn't have a full rebuild kit, which is what I needed. So I just ordered a new carburetor, put it on today. And in total, after the $400, I'm at $476 on that thing. This one, I traded 2 broken down dirt bikes for. Now this one, if I had a fresh battery, could fill it up with oil, it'll start right up. But the seal on the drive shaft, this one is not like your typical one. This is a Suzuki. So the engine, you can't see it, but the engine is a part, the engine and transmission are one unit on that one. And it's got an axle that goes from the back to the front differential. And there's a seal for where that shaft, the output shaft at the U-joint goes in. But the thing about it is that seal holds all the engine oil in, and it went on me, and it just dumps oil. So in order to get that one fixed, it'll cost a lot more and involve more than what I'm able to do right now. I don't have a lift or anything like that, and I would definitely need a lift to do it. So instead, I saw an opportunity, got one for much cheaper, better value, and more power, more capable, and I'm happy. I'm happy. That's the old tank right there. So there it is. She up and running. Chris, you'll be taking your ride on it soon when you get here. And hopefully I'll have it nice and bloody and muddy by then. All right. Peace.